If you enjoy the video, hit the like. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe.
Welcome to another episode of Ooh, What's That? Go over different apps and gadgets and websites and things that I found on the internet that I think are cool, and I share them with you, the internet. So as usual, I'm trying to stick to my schedule, one video a week. I kind of missed the deadline. It's supposed to be yesterday, but I'm doing it today. But one video a week, I'm trying to stick to it. Consistency is the key to anything in life. We're going to be consistent moving forward, right? And also, I got the, I actually made a video last week, but I couldn't drop it because it was a JB show episode, and I've been doing them on the whiteboard, but for some reason my editing on my other computer isn't working. And I can't use the whiteboard on this computer that I have now because I can't write on my computer. But I have another JB Show episode idea written out. And I'm going to figure out a way to do the whiteboard so I can get into my JB Show episodes. Because those are really what I want to do. But I need the whiteboard to write out my ideas. I don't just want to talk about them. All right, so today's episode, we're going to go over the Fitbit app specifically, not necessarily the Google Pixel Watch 2, but I'll give a quick review of the Google Pixel Watch 2. I have it right here on my wrist. So this is the watch. Now before this watch, I had the Galaxy watch. This was what I think it's the S4. Let me see. Galaxy Samsung watch. It don't say which one, LTE. It usually says it on the back, but I want to say this is the 4. And I gotta say, I really like the Galaxy Watch better still. And I like the Galaxy Watch better only because you could do the 2-finger thing. You could do the BMI and it would scan your body. The Pixel Watch doesn't scan your body. It doesn't do the BMI on the watch itself. Right? You have to do that stuff. I believe it's through the app or through another device, right? Like a scale or something. That's how I get my BMI and stuff. So we'll go over that. But the watch is pretty nice. It's not too bad. But really, the main focus here today was the app. I like the app. This is the website, right? And so we got two parts to this video. One, this is the website. It's just gonna show you guys what it is. It's all about. Remember, Google bought Fitbit a couple years ago. Right, so say hello to the all new Fitbit app. Your goals front and center, right? Because you get to choose how you want it to display. What's the most important information to you? It'll put it right at the top for you. Does actually look like this, right? Does the heart rate censoring? Yeah, absolutely it does. It monitors heart rate. I want to say it goes off every minute, every 30 seconds, something like that, or it might be every 5 minutes. But I know it's scanning nonstop, really frequently. I don't think you can change that. I've played with the settings and I didn't find where you could change how often it scans your heart rate. It does track your sleep pretty well. That's pretty good tracking right there. Exercise tracking so far has been really good for me. As soon as I'm start exercising, it like automatically registers that my heart is basically pumping, so I must be active. I haven't really had it figure out exactly what exercise I'm doing, even though I mainly just do pull-ups and squats and planks. I do most of my working out is at home with no equipment. So I guess for that, it's much harder for the algorithm to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, now here's what I don't like about the watch or Fitbit in general. You have to pay. You have to pay for extra stuff, right? So look. The daily readiness score, you got to pay for that. You don't get it. It's not free. Workout videos and audios. Workout previews only, but not the videos, right? So it'll do the activity tracking, the heart rate tracking, and the real-time metrics for free. The sleep score and sleep details. It'll only give you a score, but if you pay, you get the details. Sleep profile, you don't get at all, right? I don't really use the sleep profile, all right? Stress management, you get the score only, but this one gives you score and details. Stress management, I don't really use that either, not too much, right? Mindfulness, wellness report, I don't think I use that either. Health metrics, right? Weight metrics, blood glucose, menstruation, meal water prep, right, and recipe and meal hacks. Oh, I didn't even know I get this. Okay, so now let's check out the app on the internet. Like, this is how you look at the app if you're looking at it on the computer. And then I'm gonna show you the app on my phone, how it actually looks on the phone, and some of the features that I really like that I think are actually pretty cool. And and Samsung could totally use it as well, you know, not just Google. Right, so when you sign in, I don't know why I brought y'all in. Subscriptions. Is it subscriptions? This is not it. Is it subscriptions? I don't think this is it. Nah, man. Why it brought me here? It's not the app. I want the actual app. Why it brought me here? I was making me log into the thing, but it's not giving me the actual app. There it is, my dashboard. Well, we was already on the website. I could have just clicked it there, but basically that's how you look at it online. You have to click on the thing and then my dashboard, right? And here it'll show you some information, walking, sports, the amount of water I drink. I don't track my water. I don't track my eating. But if I did, it would tell me how many calories I have left to eat. And you can actually pick your meal plan. You can tell it what is your diet, like what is your meal plan, what type of food do you eat, do you want to eat, and it'll track everything for you. It'll literally track it for you with the water and all of that. So I don't use this because I ain't really too worried about my weight and food and eating. I'm a relatively healthy size. Although I might use it if I do decide to really start going hard on trying to gain more muscle. Right? So boom. And then you saw it does the activities, right? It does the weight. I've been losing weight. I've been going through it the last couple of days. I've been going through it the last couple of days, boy. I've been losing weight, man. I ain't gonna front on you, yo. And see, you can see it tracks my weight. And this information I manually put in from my Wise Smart, scale, right? All right, so boom, that's the weight, that's activities, and then right here you see it also tracks the sleep. It'll show you your sleep, how often you're getting a good night's rest. As long as you're wearing the watch, obviously. If you're not getting a good night's rest, then you'll see that, right? And then you got the community that'll show you about other people who also use the app and things like that. And the labs are coming soon. It's like when they start coming out with new apps and new things to do within the application, right? All right, so let's look into the phone. So let me turn on my screen recorder on my phone, and then we can do this thing. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Screen recording is on. So this is how the app looks. Now for me, I got it set up where sleep, steps, BPM, and calories is the most important thing to me. But here you can add right there. You click on the little thing and it'll show you how you can change what's more important to you. If you want to sleep better, you're a more active type of person, manage your weight, manage your stress, improve your heart health, right? But I customize mine. Mindfulness, again, I don't use that. I told you guys I don't use that. Menstrual health, I don't use that. I did when I have a girlfriend, because then you gotta, well, you don't have to, but I would assume that you'd want to help track the menstruation, because that would know when she's ovulating, when you're potentially may actually have gotten this lady pregnant, so on and so forth. Glucose is important for the diabetics. I think it's diabetics. For those people who care about their sugar. Exercise days, active zone minimum, those type of things. The exercise days is actually a pretty dope feature. What it does is it's based on your stress levels from the day before and your sleep. It'll tell you if you're optimal to work out tomorrow or today or on this day, right? Okay, so I do, so then it's stress management, body response. This is your health metrics, your heart, my weight, blah, 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 boom. Now, here was a feature that I really like that I wanted to show. Body responses. So this is the first smartwatch that I ever had that, indicates to you that it thinks you're having an emotional reaction to something. So as you're wearing the watch will alert you. It'll say, between this time and that time, it looked like you had an emotional reaction. So it's asking you to log what emotion did you feel that triggered this, right? So it didn't come up here, but it'll if you're logging your emotions. So there's two things I want to say about this real quick. Then I'm gonna bring it to an end. We're past 10 minutes. If you're logging your emotions, I think that's a very cool feature, because then you're able to look back at it and see how you've been feeling. If you go to therapy and your therapist asks, well, how was your week? How did you have a good week this week? You can say, well, yeah, I did, or no, I don't think I don't feel good this week. I didn't have a good week. So here you can see my logs that I did for my emotions, for how I was feeling this week. I personally have been trying to log as much as I can. So as soon as I feel angry or sad or happy or excited about something or stressed out, I try to immediately go to my watch and log that emotion. Because for me, closer like to the end of the week, I got back into journaling, but I look at my emotions. I want to know, how did I feel earlier this week? Like, okay, you can see here that Wednesday was a pretty rough day for me. Wednesday was a pretty rough day for me. Got a lot of sad logs there. Okay, so this to me is important in understanding yourself and who you are and what you got going on, and this could actually help you to find triggers and separate yourself from people that make you angry or frustrated or sad, or at least to me, that's just how I look at it. So I think that this is really cool, and Google could be onto something major with this feature. I think that if they set up the algorithm to actually be able to detect the emotions that people are feeling when they're feeling it, that would be amazing. Because imagine if you get stressed or angry and the watch prompts you to, hey, take it easy. It looks like you're getting stressed out right now. Maybe you should back away from whatever situation you're in and take a breather. I think that that's pretty cool. That's some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, that's it. That was the main thing that I wanted to show. I think the Fitbit app is pretty cool. Mainly, I had to make the video because I couldn't make another video. I couldn't do my whiteboard to make the JB show. And I'm sticking to one video at minimum a week. If I can do 2-3 in a week, that's great. But at minimum, one video for sure. So hopefully next week I get this whole whiteboard situation fixed. If not, then I don't know. Next week video, I'll figure out what it's going to be about. And we'll take it from there, right? So thanks for watching another episode of Ooh, What's That? Let's all remember, man, we all out here trying to do the same thing. Survive and be happy. Y'all stay blessed.